While the first expanded 2025 FIFA Club World Cup is being played out, there is already talks about the 2029 FIFA Club World Cup. And those talks are specifically about expansion. For the 2029 Club World Cup, FIFA wants to expand it from 32 clubs to 48, opening more doors for more clubs. So you know me, guys, big brain, and we know what kind of community we got here. It's filled with very smart people. You're thinking exactly what I'm thinking. Why wait until 2029? Why don't we just host the FIFA Club World Cup with 48 clubs right now? So that is exactly what we are doing today. We are expanding the FIFA Club World Cup from 32 clubs all the way to 48. This is the way things are gonna work, guys. We're still keeping the 32 clubs that are participating at the 2025 FIFA Club World Cup currently and adding 16 more clubs. And the format will be like the new FIFA World Cup with 48 nations, so 12 groups of 4, which means that not only the top 2 in each group will qualify for the knockout rounds, but also the 8 best third place sides. Believe me, we're gonna have a lot of fun here. Let me show you the groups. In Group A, it will be Juventus, Flamengo, Monterrey, but also Celtic joins. They're one of the extra 16 clubs that gets in. In Group B, it's the 2 MLS sides, LAFC, Seattle Sounders. We got the Champions League winners in PSG, but also the Serie A winners in Napoli. They also join the competition and make this group very exciting. Group C, River Plate stays, but then we add Olympiacos from Greece, Atletico Nacional from Colombia, and Vissel Kobe from Japan. Group D, Chelsea is here, Atletico Madrid is here, Wydad Casablanca is here. They're all participating at the FIFA Club World Cup currently, but we also add Al Ittihad, the current Saudi Arabian winners. Group E, my friends, so we got Esperance de Tunis. They are participating in the FIFA Club World Cup, but we're also adding the Portuguese champions in Sporting, the La Liga champions in Barca, and the Australian champions in Melbourne City. This group may look top heavy with Sporting and Barcelona, but remember, the best 8 third place sides also qualify, so maybe Melbourne City or Esperance can get in. Group F, also a very random group. It's Inter Miami, it's RB Salzburg, Borussia Dortmund, and Urawa Red Diamonds from Japan. Dortmund probably the favorite, but second and third, I don't know. Here we go. Group G, oh my, Pachuca, Inter Milan, Auckland City from New Zealand, but also the Turkish champions join Galatasaray. And this is probably a 3-way horse race between Gala, Inter Milano, and Pachuca. Off to Group H, it will be Real Madrid, Fluminense, Ulsan Hyundai, and Benfica. 4 more clubs that are playing at the 2025 Club World Cup. Then we got Group I. Oh my goodness, what would happen here? It's Bayern Munich, it's Al Hilal, but then we also add Vélez Sarsfield from Argentina, and we add the Europa League winners in Spurs. Yo, this group kind of cooks, man. Is this the group of death here? Group J, the only club from the 2025 FIFA Club World Cup here is Palmeiras, but we also add the Premier League winners in Liverpool, we add the last MLS winners in LA Galaxy, and we add the Belgian champions in Royal Union Saint-Gilloise. Liverpool probably tops, but second and third are definitely up for grabs. Group K, the most random group ever. It's Al Ahly from Egypt, we got Mamelodi Sundowns from South Africa, PSV, the Dutch champions, and Porto. And the last and final group, Group L, Botafogo, who caused a massive upset against PSG IRL, Manchester City are here, Al Ain is here, but then we're also adding Persepolis from Iran. I tried my best to add as much variety as possible and not just add European clubs. As always, we are off to the end of the group stage matches. What will the FIFA Club World Cup look like if it had 48 clubs participating? We will find out. Our expanded FIFA Club World Cup group stage matches have come to an end in every single group, guys. In Group A, I don't know what happened, but it is Flamengo on top from Brazil, Monterrey from Mexico in second. Both of them automatically get into the round of 32, but in third place, it's actually Celtic on 4 points, and that is probably enough to also get them into the round of 32, while Juve went winless. 0-1-2 on 1 point. Juventus is eliminated. Group B, PSG top, Napoli second, automatically qualifying, and Sounders 2 points in third place. I don't know if that will be enough. LAFC, although they finished also on 2 points, they finished bottom, so they're for sure eliminated. Group C, the group of River Plate, Olympiacos, Nacional from Colombia, and Vissel Kobe from Japan. River Plate dominated the group. Olympiacos in second place on 4 points. Nacional from Colombia, I don't know. Third place, least 2 points. Probably not good enough to be one of the best 8 third place sides. And Vissel Kobe, also 2 points, but they finished rock bottom. They're gone. Group D, dominated by Al Ittihad. 9 points from 9, above Atletico Madrid, who finished in second, and above Chelsea, who finished in third, but on 4 points, probably good enough to make it into the round of 32. Wydad Casablanca, you know what? Defensively, they were okay, only allowing 5 goals, but they didn't score one. So if you don't score goals, you're not gonna win, and they didn't win a game. Group E, we said it might be top-heavy by Barca and Sporting, and that's exactly what happened. Barcelona first, Sporting in second. Esperance de Tunis, is it good enough? Although they're in third, but again, only 2 points. Melbourne City from Australia, just not good enough, only 1 point. Group F, Borussia Dortmund in first. Inter Miami with Lionel Messi in second on 4 points, holding their own just like IRL, and RB Salzburg in third, but they had 3 points, and that might be decent enough to get them through. Urawa Red Diamonds only on 1 point, eliminated. Bye-bye. Group G, Galatasaray finished ahead of Inter Milan on goal difference, but Inter also had 7 points just like Gala. In third place, it was Pachuca from Mexico, also on 3 points, might be good enough to get in. Auckland City, they scored 5 goals actually, which is impressive in 3 matches, but they conceded 12. They lost 6-3 to Galatasaray. In Group H, actually quite a surprise. Benfica outdoes Real Madrid to claim first place in the group. Maybe that will have some sort of implications. Real Madrid does finish in second on the same amount of points, but behind on goal difference, and Fluminense in third comfortably on 3 points. Is 3 points good enough? I don't know. We'll see. Ulsan Hyundai from South Korea, 0-3, scoring 3 times, conceding 9. Group I, wow, this one was quite close actually, at least between 3 teams. Bayern on top on 5, Spurs in second also on 5, Al Hilal in third on 4, which will be good enough, that is for sure. Vélez Sarsfield, I expected a little bit more from them. They only scored twice, conceded 8, got a single draw against Spurs. That's it, they're gone. In Group J, wow, what happened here? Liverpool on top, 3 wins from 3, only conceding 1 goal out of those 3 matches, a dominating performance. But LA Galaxy, welcome to the round of 32, beating out Palmeiras and Royal Union Saint-Gilloise. Definitely thought that Royal Union Saint-Gilloise would do better, but they didn't. They finished bottom of the group on 1 point. And Palmeiras, third, but only 2 points. 2 more groups. Group K, PSV top, Porto second, Mamelodi Sundowns in third, Al Ahly in fourth. But unfortunately, Mamelodi and Al Ahly, they only had a point each, so for sure they will both be gone. And the last group, Group L, Manchester City top, 3 wins from 3. Botafogo, wow, after their IRL performance against PSG, they finished in second place here. Al Ain, though, from the United Arab Emirates, 3 points in third place. Maybe they could get in. And Persepolis from Iran, I mean, they scored 3 times, but they also conceded 10. They didn't win a single game. They're gone, guys. So these are the round of 32 fixtures of our expanded 48 club FIFA Club World Cup down to 32. It will be Flamengo versus Celtic. What a random matchup that is. PSG will take on Chelsea, actually. River Plate versus Al Hilal. These matches are insane already. Al Ittihad will take on RB Salzburg. So Salzburg did get in. Barca versus Pachuca. Pachuca got in. Dortmund versus Fluminense. Fluminense got in. Galatasaray versus Al Ain. Al Ain got in, and look at that. Benfica versus the Seattle Sounders. Sounders did get in. Bayern versus Monterrey. Sporting from Portugal versus Botafogo, so Portugal versus Brazil. Liverpool versus Napoli. What a matchup that is. Inter Miami versus Porto, just like IRL. Maybe Inter Miami can knock out Porto here. PSV will take on Olympiacos. Inter Milan versus LA Galaxy. An upset maybe waiting to happen. LA Galaxy, the severe underdog here. Man City versus Atletico Madrid. And Real Madrid versus Spurs. We got ourselves a golden boot race, and it's not from players that are playing at the top rated clubs at the FIFA Club World Cup. Leading the way, it's Ivan Perisic at PSV. 5 goals in 2 matches. Brother is cooking. Victor Osimhen at Galatasaray, 5-3. Keno at Fluminense has 4-3. Akgun for Gala also has 4-3. And then Thiago with Urawa Flamengo Red Diamonds, who are eliminated. He did his part. He tried his best. He scored 3, but he's gone. Let the excitement begin, my friends. Knockout fixtures. One match, we have to start finding our round of 16 participants. The first round of 32 matchup, Flamengo versus Celtic. And the club that goes through, it is Celtic in extra time. They scored twice, and Flamengo from Brazil is eliminated very early. PSG versus Chelsea. PSG, surely, right? Come on, right? Yes, okay. It was closer than I expected, but PSG does win through Dembele and Kvicha, the usual guys. River Plate versus Al Hilal round of 32 fixture. Another random one. A club from Argentina versus a club from Saudi Arabia. Both big clubs, but Al Hilal prevails 3-1. River Plate is also eliminated. Are we gonna see another Saudi club progress? Well, it is Al Ittihad versus RB Salzburg, and RB Salzburg is quite exciting to watch. First upset, there it is. RB Salzburg through Vertesen. Okay. RB Salzburg, welcome to the round of 16. Al Ittihad dominated the game, 56% possession. They had more shots, more chances, but they couldn't score. Barcelona versus Pachuca, but Lewandowski has picked up a knock, and he cannot play in this match. And I don't know if he can play any further in this competition. Not sure what happened with him during the group stage matches. Can Pachuca cause an upset here? They scored twice, but Barcelona scored 4. Pachuca is gone. Barcelona advances as expected. Dortmund versus Fluminense. IRL, these two clubs played to a 0-0 draw where Fluminense actually played quite decently. Can they beat Dortmund here? No, they cannot. Julian Brandt in the 88th minute breaks the Brazilians' hearts. Fluminense is eliminated. Dortmund advances. A top side from Turkey versus a top side from the United Arab Emirates. Gala versus Al Ain. Gala for sure the favorites, and they should win this one. 2-0 clean sheet through, of course, Victor Osimhen with a brace. The Seattle Sounders from the MLS somehow, someway got into the round of 32, but now Benfica stands in their way. Benfica, the heavy favorites here. It went to penalties. Sadly, the Sounders couldn't beat Benfica on penalties. Benfica advances to the round of 16. The Seattle Sounders should probably be happy that they made it this far. So far, the story in the round of 32 is for sure RB Salzburg, but now it is Bayern versus Monterrey. Now, Sergio Ramos just couldn't do it. He couldn't beat Bayern. Bayern narrowly 2-1. Can Botafogo from Brazil eliminate Sporting from Portugal and advance into the round of 16? Can they do it? No, they can't. Bragança in the 77th minute. A Portuguese side advances, and another Brazilian club is eliminated. Here, I have absolutely no idea who will win. Napoli or Liverpool? Serie A winners, Premier League winners. One of them will be eliminated very early, and it will be Napoli. Unfortunately, that's it. Diaz and McAllister in extra time, 3-1 for Liverpool. Messi and Inter Miami beat Porto IRL, but can they do it here as well? This time in the knockout rounds to get to the round of 16. Oh, on penalties. You can't make this stuff up, man. You can't. Porto, more possession, more shots, more chances created. The Messi factor. Inter Miami's in the last 16. Now, this one I'm very intrigued by. It's PSV, the Dutch champions, versus Olympiacos, the Greek champions. But only one can advance. It was 0-0. And it also went to penalties. And Olympiacos beats PSV on penalties. PSV, you missed all the pens. Perisic with PSV. You saw how many goals he's been scoring in this competition. He converted the penalty, but he is eliminated now. We are keeping it moving for a spot in the last 16. It will go to Inter Milan through Çalhanoğlu and Çalhanoğlu. Gvardiol is suspended. Not sure if that's going to change anything. Maybe Man City are the favorites here against Atletico Madrid, but it is quite close. Which club progresses? It is a big one, but it is Atletico Madrid. It's Gallagher. 1-0. Atletico Madrid had one chance, it says, and they converted it. The last and final round of 32 fixture, Real Madrid versus Tottenham. Yes, Spurs versus Hala Madrid. It also went to penalties, but this time Madrid wins. This time the favorite wins. 4-3 on pens. Tell and Basuma both missed back-to-back pens. Spurs are gone early. Spot kicks are a cruel thing, guys. 48 clubs began this FIFA Club World Cup, but we're only down to 16. Celtic versus PSG, round of 16 matchup 1. Al Hilal versus RB Salzburg. Barca versus Dortmund. Galatasaray versus Benfica. Bayern Munich versus Liverpool. Olympiacos versus Atletico Madrid. Sporting versus Inter Miami. So Inter Miami beat Porto from Portugal, and now they have to face Sporting from Portugal. Can Inter Miami do the Portuguese double? And then we got Inter Milan versus Real Madrid. I don't know about you, but I'm kind of digging this expansion. I think I'd like to see the Club World Cup expanded to 48, just so we can see matchups like this. Celtic on paper is definitely a capable side, but PSG is just a class above. Will it be PSG or Celtic? That... Penalties, brother. You can't be serious. We cannot be serious here. Celtic eliminate PSG in the round of 16. What are we seeing here? Why are so many matches going to penalties? But hey, speaking of RB Salzburg, they've gotten this far, but now they gotta play Al Hilal, who are, once again, on paper, are the favorite, and this time the team that is the favorite wins. Dortmund versus Barca. Lewandowski still unavailable, still injured, so he does have to be replaced, but Barca is the favorite still, and there's another upset. Dortmund, they're doing Borussia Dortmund things. PSG's gone. Barcelona is gone. Dortmund in the last 8. This one is a flip a coin matchup for me. Galatasaray versus Benfica. Whoever advances is who advances. Again, more penalties and more drama. This is actually the craziest match ever. Mertens scores to give Gala the lead in the 72nd minute. Pavlidis equalizes in the 87th minute. It's 1-1. Going into extra time. We had 4 goals in extra time. Kokcu scores, gives Benfica the lead. Osimhen scores, equalizes. Bruma scores for Benfica, gives them the lead once again. With only 14 minutes left to play, then Salah for Galatasaray scores. It goes to penalties. Benfica bottled it. Not only did Benfica bottle the lead twice in extra time, they bottled it on pens too. The biggest bottle job ever. Round of 16, match number 5. Bayern versus Liverpool. German winners, English winners. Man, Who? Bayern! Kimmich! Liverpool's eliminated here now. Will Olympiacos also continue causing problems just like all the underdogs in this competition? Or will it be Athletic brother? What? Let's continue piling up the list. No Liverpool, no PSG, no Barcelona, no Man City, no Atletico Madrid. What the heck is going on, man? Okay, Inter Miami. Will they actually eliminate Sporting and do the Portuguese double? 3, 2, 1. No, they won't. It is Sporting. You know what? You gotta give Inter Miami props, man. They showed that they can compete. But guess what? We're gonna add one more club to the big boy elimination list because it's Inter Milan versus Real Madrid as the final round of 16 affair. One of them will also be eliminated right now on penalties. Again, Bellingham and Vinny. Guys, you guys suck. Real Madrid stinks. When we began this expanded 48 club FIFA Club World Cup, who expected this to be the last state? Celtic versus Al Hilal. Dortmund versus Galatasaray. Bayern Munich versus Olympiacos. Okay, maybe Bayern Munich should be able to get this far. And then Sporting versus Inter Milan. Also, Inter Milan maybe should be able to get this far, but their journey has been very difficult. To be fair, Mbappe did what he could for Real Madrid, but it wasn't enough. He scored 6 goals in 5 appearances. Victor Osimhen for Galatasaray is leading the way, though. 8 in 5. Well, we're either gonna have Celtic or Al Hilal in the semi-final of a 48-club FIFA Club World Cup to the last 4, and one of these clubs will be there. 3, 2, 1. Which club will it be? It will be Al Hilal. Neves in the 109th minute. Unfortunately, Celtic's incredible journey comes to an end. Will it be Dortmund? Will it be Gala? I think both clubs getting this deep will be severely excited, but also very disappointed if they go home because it's almost there. You know, they can smell the semifinals. Which club progresses? Dortmund! The magic of Borussia Dortmund in knockout competitions. They prevail. They stand tall. They hold Victor Osimhen off the score sheet. It is 1-0. Galatasaray, also just like Celtic, a wonderful journey. Olympiacos miraculously trying to get to the the last 4, but as the competition goes deeper and deeper, you face tougher and tougher opponents, and here they are facing Bayern Munich. 3-2-1. This would be something else. No, Bayern Munich is just stronger. 3-0, a clean sheet. Olympiacos, just like Celtic, just like Galatasaray. Brilliant performances, but Bayern Munich is just a little bit better, you know? Inter versus Sporting. Portuguese side versus a top Italian side. One of them will also be in the semifinals, and the club that it will be, Inter Milan, guys. Barella in the 73rd, and just like all the underdogs, Sporting, a great run. So, my friends, down to the semifinals. 48 clubs began, 4 remain. Al Hilal versus Borussia Dortmund. Bayern Munich versus Inter Milano. I actually just realized that we can have an all-German FIFA Club World Cup final. We could literally have Bayern versus Dortmund, but I don't know what's gonna happen here. They have Al Hilal in their way, and Al Hilal has been very, very good. Will it be Dortmund? It will be Dortmund. It will be Dortmund. Borussia Dortmund, I mean, they're showing their true colors. An unreal run by Borussia Dortmund, guys. Yes, they're a very good side, but with the expansion to 48 clubs, there were so many better teams in this competition. Dortmund, for sure, were not one of the favorites to get this deep. Dortmund is waiting for a hot date in the final, but they don't know who they'll be dating yet. Bayern or Inter Milan? Who is going out on a date with Dortmund? Let's find out. It's Bayern Munich. It's an all-German final. It's Kane. Harry Kane twice. Inter Milan scored first, and they gave up the lead. They gave it up, man. The Inter Milano fans are heartbroken. Bayern Munich fans are rejoicing. Shall we crown a third-place bronze medalist, though? I mean, why not, right? It is 48 clubs. Someone deserves to be in third, and it is the 2 semi-final losers. It is Al Hilal versus Inter Milan. Al Hilal can do something special here, and they do. They do. Oh, my. Inter Milan, they went from almost going into the final by taking the lead in the semis against Bayern Munich to only finishing in 4th place. It's a drop-off. I think it would have been a nice consolation moment for Inter Milan to at least finish 3rd, but we have a Saudi Arabian club claiming that spot. Al Hilal, man, what a competition you guys have had. Bravo. Jamal Musiala has carried Bayern Munich to this final. 7 goals in 7 appearances, while Jurasi has carried Borussia Dortmund to this final. He's got 5. How did we get here? Borussia Dortmund versus Bayern Munich. We expanded the FIFA Club World Cup to 48 clubs, and this is what we got. An all-German final. Surely this will be a legendary one. A historical fixture. Bayern versus Borussia Dortmund. It's as good and as entertaining and as tense as it could possibly get, my friends. As Bayern Munich are controlling the play early on through Musiala, through Coman to Musiala. He is almost in, but Kobel picks up the ball. Sabitzer, former Manchester United player. Jurasi, Adeyemi, Julian Brandt from distance. Neuer makes the save. He doesn't seem to age, but Dortmund have a corner and they will go short to Gross. Pascal Gross, into the box it goes. Jurasi, Slaughterback! What's he doing left alone? A center back turns and shoots and scores and beats Neuer. Definitely an unlikely scoreline so far. The yellow wall, they're going crazy here in Atlanta. My goodness, what a finish from Slaughterback. Look at that. What are you doing playing center back? You should be a striker. We knew that this FIFA Club World Cup, if we expanded it, it would be interesting. And now things got even more interesting because Dortmund have a 1-0 lead against their German rivals and German counterparts. It's early, guys. It's only in the 21st minute currently. And Bayern Munich, they can do Bayern Munich things. Oh, Joshua Kimmich. That wasn't far away at all. An opportunity goes begging early on for Bayern Munich. It stays 0-0, but they're once again on the attack. But Schlotterbeck stops the attack as Dortmund recover possession and do move forward on the right side through the speedster Adeyemi. Adeyemi into the box. Kim Min-jae have Jurasi covered. Coleman for Bayern Munich on the left side. Drops it. Kane, one touch to Musiala, and he's in loads of space. Oh my! Jamal Musiala! Jamal! What a save by Kobel. Kobel sticks out a hand, prevents an equalizer for Bayern. An incredible final so far, and we're only 32 minutes in. A corner comes in. Adeyemi gets it out. Coman. Olise. The magic of Elise, Musiala, Goretzka, Kane, Kobel, unbelievable. Gregor Kobel, have a bow. Wow. Surely Bayern should have a goal by now, guys. Wow, wow, wow. It's the Gregor Kobel show here. Now, can he keep it up for a full 90, though? That is the question. Kimmich into the box. Slotterbeck gets it out. Back into the box. Kobel again. Wow, just magnificent. And it is again on Jamal Musiala. Point blank. A wonderful take by Musiala, but Kobel with the hand. Just world class. We are witnessing a goalkeeper masterclass here so far, guys. Another corner for Bayern. Dortmund score, and now they just can't get out of their end. Maybe they can now. Bayern committed a lot of players, and there goes Julian Brandt. Brandt, he's in alone. Julian Brandt, he shoots, he scores, he scores. It's another golazo. Bayern Munich left themselves short in the back. Julian Brandt picked it up in his own half and carried it all the way forward, beating Manuel Neuer with an absolutely classy finish. No one can catch him, and the goal was extremely tasty. 2-0 Dortmund right before halftime. In the 43rd, Bayern Munich are left shocked. They've had so many chances. Kobel has prevented every single one of them. Maybe one more opportunity for them before halftime. Yes or no? Brandt gets it away. There is the halftime whistle. What a first 45 we had. The yellow Dortmund flags are flying high and proud. Dortmund kick off, and all they have to do is survive 45. We've seen what Bayern can create. We've also seen what Gregor Kobel can do. Can Bayern Munich finish their opportunities? Because we all know they're going to have them here in the next 45. But they need to put them away, and they haven't done that. Just wait a second. Neuer from Adeyemi, and Neuer, he almost put it in his own net. It was almost 3. How is Bayern Munich doing this to themselves here? Great pass to Leimer, and now he's in some space on the right side. He'll drop it off to Harry Kane. Play it to Elise, one touch to Musiala. Jamal Musiala, we know that he can create something. He can create something magical, something special. And there he goes. Back heel to Konrad Leimer. Another back heel to Harry Kane with a shot. Gregor Kobel is sharp once again. Yet another corner for Bayern Munich in the 61st. There it goes. Upamecano. Emre Can just clears it out of bounds. Fonzie Davies with the throw-in. Goretzka back to Alphonso Davies. Another throw-in. One more time. Dortmund under severe pressure. Alphonso Davies into the box. Ball is great. That one is right at Gregor Kobel. I think I would have even saved that one. Bayern Munich playing with fire, guys. Somehow, some way, after all those incredible opportunities that they've had, they have not been able to score. And Dortmund, with the few chances that they have had, they put 2 in the back, and maybe could be 3 here, because Bayern Munich is doing the same thing once again, committing way too many forward. Neuer has to save them. Here come the changes. Couto for Bensebaini. It is a defensive change. Dortmund with a rare corner in Bayern's end. It goes in. Slotterbeck looking for a second. Neuer is there once again, keeping Bayern Munich alive. Barely, but they're still alive. In the 75th, Musiala, if they can get one now. Harry Kane is in some space. You need to score if you have any opportunities, and he does. Okay. And it is game on. 78th minute. The Bayern Munich fans do go crazy. They have hope. They have belief. Nothing short of what Bayern Munich deserves. It's 2-1 Dortmund. And now things are getting a little bit nervy for both clubs, for both sides of fans. Couto, fresh legs. Gittins drives the ball into the mid. Back heel. That's beautiful. Jurasi. He made a mistake. He should have taken a touch and then finished, but he took it first time. It was right at Neuer. Another corner in the 84th. Dortmund. Brandt into the box. Slotterbeck. A crucial miss here to keep Bayern once again in this match. Will that cost Borussia Dortmund the 48 club FIFA Club World Cup? Down to 2. And what a final have we seen here. Jurasi in the 89th. Jurasi inside to Gittins. Gittins into the box. Can he finish? It's out by Upamecano. There's only 1 minute left to play. I think Bayern is going to run out of time. Is Bayern Munich going to run out of time? The ref blows the final whistle. It is Borussia Dortmund. It is a run of all runs. It is something extremely special. Borussia Dortmund in this video have convinced us that miracles are real, guys. Miracles happen and miracles do come true. Dreams come true. Dortmund, your 48 club FIFA Club World Cup winners. We all wanted to know what would the FIFA Club World Cup look like if it had 48 clubs participate, and we just witnessed it here. Take care of yourselves, take care of each other, guys. Stay happy, stay healthy. I hope you enjoyed this journey. It may have been a long one, but it was definitely worth the watch. If you have any other cool ideas that you'd like to see on the channel, please comment them down below. And if you are a Borussia Dortmund fan, simply magnificent. Peace, 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 peace. I love you as always. Peace.